everybody, we are, as you know, we're working with the Paperlayerz by Megan Elizabeth, and I already showed you at the beginning when I was talking about this, but here it is, and it has another thing that coordinates with it all, and I have the Cricut Expression, as you can see here. I picked this one to use this with is because I think it's one of the simpler ones, and I've seen Megan use this a lot. And the funny thing is, a lot of the people that do videos use this machine. And you know, I'm more to the Cricut Imagine because it is a little bit easier until Megan's stuff came out. Because instead of having to say, oh, I need this color, this color, this color to do something, she already has every color you need on this sheet of paper. Because when you're making one cut, I could do everything like here. But I'm actually going to use 2 sheets of this. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to use those 2 sheets. So it's super simple. And I'm going to use this big pink one to cut this one right here. And it's on page 34 of the Life as a Beach cartridge. And then I'm going to pull out this one right here. And I'm going to cut another layer. Let me see here. I'm going to cut the other layer. And then I'm going to cut that. So I'm using these, and this will look really cool as a flower. It will give it some dimension. So I really like this paper and the texture on this paper. I love filling the paper. It's really cool. And I'm using the Fond of Boo, My Favorite Jeans. So if you want the exact thing, it's printed in the USA, acid-free and lignin-free. You can go to paperlayerz.com, and that's layers with a Z, and you can check that out. Link will be in the description. And you can use this, and it's by Megan Elizabeth. So after there might be some editing in this video just because I haven't used this. And my mat is not sticky at all. So load paper, and we're just going to go down, over. Okay, so after you do that, and I'm going to do 3 1/4. So 3 1/4, let's just say that. And we're going to click our flower. And it's on page 34 of the Life as a Beach cartridge. And press cut. And there it is. And then we're just going to unload this paper. And I'll show you how cool this is. So after it comes out, and I already messed up, and I was on this paper when I needed to be on this paper, so it was really cool, but I did this one a little bit smaller, so I was kind of glad I messed up, so I knew that I'd want to do it a larger image. And so you could even have it purple too, so it's really easy, and it cuts it out where you know to put your other 2 layers. So here's layer 1, here's layer 1, and it just came out of this right here. So next piece of paper, and here's this piece of paper, and I'm just going to sit it over to the side. Here's my mat, and let's just move you down some, and I'm going to put this sheet of paper on here. So even though the mat isn't sticky, it's still cutting the paper really nice. And my settings are 6, and pressure is full, and speed is full. So I'm so proud of myself for pulling out this paper. Pulling out my Cricut Expression. So I'm just talking, and I was just using my hand to flatten it out. So then we're going to go in here and click Load Map, and we're going to go down to this right here, this yellow, and we're going to click Layer. We're going to click our one right here, and we're going to click Layer. So the layer feature is on. And you have to just click the layers because there's 2 layers. So cut. And after it did that, I just should have already moved it because I didn't need the second layer. I need to go over to the pink and cut the second layer. So when you're dealing with Cricut cartridges like that, and what I mean like that is you have 2, like on the layers, you have to cut 2 images. So I just need that one, so you can just click the stop button. Really simple. Okay, and I'm going to click layers, and I'm just going to cut that in. And there you go. And then we can just unload the mat. And we have this layer right here. And this layer right here. So really simple and really nice. Easy as can be. So now we're going to move the paper layers. I know it's just so amazing. But we're going to show this right here. And let me see. Let me see. So there's that layer. And here's where... Ooh, dropped it. Okay, so now that we've got all this ready, we're just going to flip these 2 layers over, and we're going to use our zig glue for the little layers on here, and we're going to put it on our thing. And you can use tweezers if you'd like. Tweezers are really easy to use, and I know a lot of people that do use these, so I'll demonstrate them as well. So after you have it on there, just want to go on there. So after you got that on, my tweezers were actually clogged up with glue and they were stuck together. So I had to fix that. But everything is fine now. And here is a simple cut made by the Paperlayerz by Megan Elizabeth. And I'll show you down at the bottom. I don't know if it's going to autofocus. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. And there it is. So we will be making a card now. Okay, so I have this card right here, and let's zoom back out. So I have this right here, and it's really simple, just a sheet of paper, and I made it where this inside here you could write in. So I just attached that on to, and I used this awesome new product that I also have. It's called the Glue Glider Pro, and here it is all packaged. I just put everything back in the package. So when you open this up, you get the glider, and you get these cartridges. And these cartridges are really cool. And you just want to snap them in there. So, now we're going to put this down. And you just want to click it, so it doesn't keep on going out. So it's real simple, and you really don't need this much. And after you put that on, you can just put this on here, or you can use another one of their products from Glue Arts. And their other products is called the 3D Raised and the 3D You Cut It. So you could do any one of those. For the next part of this, we're going to use some of Mr. Great Crazy stamps to finish off this card. So let me get them. Okay, so now that we have our stamp, and I'm using my new stamp set called Christ is My Life, and I'm using some Jenny Bullen ink, and we're just going to ink this up right here. And I'm going to show you a new technique that I learned at CHA. So after you stamp that there, and I use some green Stampin' Up! Paper, I'm actually just going to waste the whole sheet of paper. So the papers, waste the recycling people will be all after me, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll recycle it. And all I'm doing is giving it some interesting texture. And here it is. So as you can tell, after you move that out of the way, you can use some of Glue Arts products called You Cut It. Or no, it's called, yeah, You Cut It. It's 3D, and it comes in this cool package. And I've already used some on another card, but I'm going to use some today. And I'm just going to use some scissors and just cut us a little piece, because a little goes a long way since it's so thick. It gives it a lot of dimension, and it also adheses, if that's a word, adheses very well. So you just peel one off, and there you go. So here we go, and if my finger, there we go, and just God bless you. And this could be as nice or as whatever you want. And it's just a simple little card, really fast, simple, using some paper layers. And I'll get more into depth with this later on. Thanks for watching Mr. Great Crazy. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.